am Hope here at Crafty Hope, and welcome to another one of my thrifty hauls. Quick reminder, I have to say this at the beginning. When I say thrifty, it's not just going to be a thrift store. It's anything I consider a deal or a reduced price, or, you know, thrift store, antique mall, yard sale, estate sale, clearance aisle, dollar store, just a good deal. Some of it's even free. It's things that have been gifted to me, as my last video was. My husband and I went to an antique mall today, just kind of to walk around before we're about to have some really cold weather, and before that hits, we decided to at least get out. I mean, it is cold, but get out and be out and near the sunshine. So anyway, I only got two things, and one's not really even like vintage or anything like that. But the first thing is this mixed bag of embroidery transfers. I only paid $1.50 for it, and I don't know what all is in here, but I thought that is too good of a price to not get it for at least collage purposes. So I mean, look at that V for Victory embroidery and this flowers. Here's something with like the instructions, it looks like, if I can find it. So here's, yeah, the instructions about it. That'll be nice for collage. So lots of pages. This is, I can see some kind of floral with also the instructions. Let's see if I can get any of it. So more florals. This is, yep, fun stuff. So I don't even know what all is in here. And I love that. I love a good mixed bag of things, because you never quite know what kind of surprises you're going to get. This one's huge. Oh, how cute. So it's like chickens. There, chicken, lots of chickens, and like sunflowers and things like that. Okay, and it's a little more country than my style, but definitely fun. This is, what is this one? A plant. Oh, this one's really neat. So like potted plants, and look, here's one that's in like a sugar bowl, and some ivy and roses. This one's in a so it's like clover or something in like a buckled shoe. There's like a his and her, ours, his, hers. It's like a handkerchief there. That's super sweet. These some birds. Interesting. This is goldfinches, and there's a cardinal there. I have to adjust where my camera is. I keep aiming for the wrong spot. My desk is an absolute disaster. Now I could see something drawn in there, and it's this tea kettle. That's like hand drawn. I don't know if somebody transferred that. Oh, look here. Okay, so they traced it somehow. A little pitcher and glasses across. This cute little like puppy dog, I guess. What is this one? Oh, it's like a milkmaid carrying some milk. This one is maybe, oh, it's a windmill. So it's kind of a Dutch one. I don't know what that is. And here's a pretty picture with a plate. Another like sugar bowl with a plate, teacup with a plate, another bowl. Oh, look at this duck. Isn't he precious? A creamer with a plate, teacup, these little chickens. This is some kind of like celery and I don't see it that's folded over. Celery and carrots and a eggplant and maybe some little onions or beets or something. I don't know. Oh, this precious little girl in a cookbook. Another kettle. A big strawberry. Another sugar pot. A goblet with a plate. Here's some cabbage and beans and peppers, maybe, or that looks like butternut squash and like maybe a tomato. This, oh, another little duck. And let's see. Oh gosh, this is something cut out right out the middle. So here's a sailboat and like an anchor. I wonder what was in the middle. Here's some daisies. Oh, that's kind of cute. Ooh, of course I dropped it. Let's see if I can get it back up. So there's a baby with a crown and a scepter. This is very odd. And there's like some wintry hats. That's really bizarre. Maybe it's like a seasonal thing, like summer, and I have no idea. Interesting. That one's a puzzler. All right, let's see if I can get it folded back. It's like the old days when we had to fold maps, right? See if I still have skills. Okay. There we go. All right. This one, it says Sunday, and it's a little cat reading. That one could be really precious. This one seems a little bit newer than maybe some of the other ones. The paper is like different. This is Tuesday, and apparently that's when the kitty does its ironing. Good to know. So I think these are all a series of cats doing things. So on Thursday you do your shopping. Saturday is for baking bread. Friday is for washing the windows. What day this is? Oh, Monday's not in such good shape. Monday looks like it's hand washing the laundry, maybe. Somebody wasn't happy with that and tore that apart. Alright, I'm trying to see how many more. I hope you aren't getting too bored with this. This is another cat image. Cats were definitely a big motif, I think, in some of these. With this, some like, almost like, it looks like Asian-esque lettering. There's some floral stuff here. This says, too many cooks spoil the broth. And I think it's a pot holder. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty. God alone can make a tree. Doing my best to do my backwards reading there. So, and I don't know how I'm going to use these, if they'll be an ephemera or something else. This looks like it's supposed to make something. Like, that looks like half of a brain, but I think it might be a lily pad, because there's like a lotus-y lily pad. This almost looks like a butterfly here. Yeah, that's interesting. What else have we got? Just a few more, guys. This one is another kind of mixed bag of things. Here's like, oh, this is for a tie. So there's like a rodeo and a golfer and a fisher and a hunter. So it's very like masculine. There's tennis, and then there's like Little Boy Blue and Mary, Mary Quite Contrary. There's a chicken. Here's a like a handkerchief, like edges, and a basket. That's a neat little design to make a basket. Okay, so that one's another one of the like mixed bag ones for sure. Here's a single one that some bookmark motifs. So just examples of things I guess you can put on a bookmark. This is a quilting motif for a quilt. So it's just like a shape. A motif for corners for a crib quilt. Alright. What else have we got? Keep saying just a few more, but it feels almost endless. I think this was a deal for $1.55. Here is like a baby in a crib, like one of the, what do you call them, little rocking cribs. I don't know, a rocker, just a little edge design. I think that's all this is. Scallops for a quilt edge. A long and slim spoon holder. Well, that doesn't seem much like an embroidery pattern at all. Maybe I'm mistaken. This is, the land is my, the Lord is my shepherd, not the land. And it's a picture of a Bible. Let's see. Be suspicious. Y'all, that one cracks me up. Alright, I think this is more silly kitty ones. Ride a bike. So these are probably ones for quilts. I don't know if I've got one that was made for me that all the different squares in it have like embroidery in it. Uncle Sam wants you. So that's definitely older. This one is Keep 'em Flying. This is definitely War Effort Is. Use Sparingly. I guess it's supposed to be like Hip Hip Hooray. That says Hip Hooray. And then the V for Victory. So those are definitely super fun. That booth also had some like much cheaper oh, and here's another little motif there. So, and the other thing I got is not vintage, but my husband spotted it and was like, hey, I bet you're gonna want this. So sure enough, I got it. It's a trivet shaped like a mushroom. Because yeah, I needed to replace a trivet in my kitchen. But y'all, the funniest part was an older lady when I walked up behind me to get in line, and she's like, oh, you can clean that up, no problem. And I'm like, no, it's supposed to look that way. You know, this is new and it's made to look rusty, which I love, of course, but I was cracking up at her. I was like, no ma'am, it's supposed to be like that. So anyway, that's it for now. I will tack on anything else I get. Pat and I went on a little spur of the moment excursion over to Pensacola for the day. Well, we spent the night, but for the day or the afternoon, we did some thrifting over there. We went to a funky little antique mall, and then I guess the other one was an antique mall too, just a booth kind of place. So the first one was the Front Porch Antique Mall, and the other one was like Bo's Local Finds or something. I can't remember exactly. I will try to put it below if you're interested. And it was only at that second place that I picked up anything, and I got these. They're little German figurines. I haven't even opened the box because, you know, we were out and about and it was difficult to like, you know, I didn't want him to get loose in the car or anything, especially since I told him I didn't need a bag. So let me see if I can find something that will cut this tape. Probably should have done it before I got a camera. Okay, so there were two sets of these, but this was the one I liked the most. And it's, I don't even know what these are. They're fairly lightweight though. They may be plaster. Gosh, and this one is kind of cracked along the leg. So it's this boy and this girl, and he is carrying a milk jug, and she's got a cat. Then there's this, I guess, older lady that's got like a bushel on her back. And then there's this lady who I believe is milking. Now she's a little weird because she's got this scarred, and I guess that's her bucket there, but there's a hole in a precarious place. Like she should be sitting on something so she's not completely flat. So maybe she's missing a stool that should be with it. But two of these two guys are marked Germany on the bottom. So there's some kind of little German figurines. But I thought they would be super neat to maybe put in an assemblage. And I only paid $8 for these. So there was another set that I just didn't think was as cute. There were also a couple fairly creepy kind of things in that particular place. Just like, you know, the things that you're like, oh, that looks haunted, that I think should be in my, week 4 vlog, perhaps. So if you want to check that out. Also, we went to a brewery and they were having like a pop-up market thing there. There was a lot of books. So like the local library was there from Pensacola, and then there were some other, I don't know, book vendors, and then some arts. There were only like 4 or 5. There was one vintage like t-shirt seller, and then a couple other artists there. And we, Pat bought me a print from one artist, and no, I didn't get his name. This looks like it says Nathan or Nate. I'm not sure, but y'all look at it with this mushroom and this little frog down here reading a book that says How to Grow Warts. I hate that light is so weird. Let's see. Is it better here? I don't know. Hopefully y'all can see that. It is super cute. I'll try to maybe get a picture of it. Maybe I'll take it out of the cellophane. But anyway, I'm super thrilled with that. And I've got 2 other like mushroom watercolors that my best friend's mom watercolored for me that I need to make some frames for. So I'm thinking Pat and I've got some barn wood we bought at a at a yard sale that I want to make frames out of. So I think those 3 things might be my first foray into frame making with that barn wood. So okay, well, I will tack on anything else. Oh, but before I do that, this isn't especially thrifty. It's just a fun little haul thing that I had to share because yeah, I thought it was great. These were thrifty. Okay, on with the next. This is just a quick addition. My local grocery store, when I went to run to do grocery shopping on I always like to check the like school supplies and stuff like that, and they had a bunch of stuff on clearance at half off. So I found my favorite pen, which are the Pilot Precise V5 pens, were marked down to $1.79 or something like that. $1.89, that's what it was. For a package of 2, which, you know, that's less than $1 each for these, which is, yeah. So I grabbed 2 packs. I could have gotten more. They also had these packs of, oh, sorry about that. These packs of 25 paintbrushes. They're not, probably not super great, but they were marked from $6.99 to $3.49. So I got 2 of those also. So it was a deal. And, you know, these could be fun for just little throwaway brushes. So, and I'm sure the foam ones are probably awful, but yeah. All right. I've got to clean this desk off, but I've got a couple more things I've picked up. First, some Dollar Tree things. This is 2 different trips. I think maybe 3. I found this chenille yarn. Can you see how bright that is? They had several other colors, like another pink and a yellow and a green, and hot pink isn't usually my jam, but for some reason I really love it in this chenille. So I grabbed that. It is machine wash, warm, 100% polyester. So also picked up, this is a little, it's marked as a sketchbook. And they didn't, I mean, the patterns on the outside, they didn't have much variety, but the paper inside is super, I'm sure you can't see that, but super textured and interesting. So I thought that was kind of fun. It's perfect, like a little purse size or something. So I thought that was fun. Of course, in the crafters square section, they've got all kinds of things. I like the scallops on this and can definitely see using it for one of my assemblages. So it would hang like that and not so much as like the tray. I think they've got it labeled as, yeah. Today I ran in there for other things and I saw this. They've got some other like solar stakes that were like in the $5, but this one is marked as only $1.25. So I grabbed it just because it's super cute. It says it takes a AAA and the battery's included. So I can see the solar thing like in there. No, that's the light. anyway, I'm gonna put it outside, see if it works. And then I also, this is the first time I've ever seen them have coin envelopes. It's only 30 of them, and they're like craft colored, but I thought that was neat. I also ran real quick today to a local thrift store, and they had a whole collection of like stamps and things. I don't know if somebody got rid of a bunch of stuff from there, like scrapbooking supplies, but they also had all like Valentine's related stuff, 50% off. So this stamp, I really just like the wings. It was $2, but I only paid $1 for it. It's also got this pretty neat little heart that I could write something in. Today is the day before Valentine's Day, so I still have to finish my card for my husband. I also picked up, this was also it wasn't with the Valentine stuff, but it is definitely Valentine related. So they gave it to me also for $1, and it's 2 of these like ephemera packs that I think, I mean, that looks like it's a Tuesday morning tag, both of them. And they're definitely like pink and red and Valentine-y, but I thought like this one has some really cute little images in it, so I thought that was good. And then there's this like texture stamp. The packaging on this makes it see, I think this could be like a Temu type thing. But it's, I'm trying to see, yeah, it's all in French, and it's just like a, I don't know, a texture stamp. I thought it was kind of neat. It was $1, so. Okay, anything else I get? I'm aching to do more thrifting, so I'm hoping I'll have some more to tack on here soon. Alright, this is probably the last of it. It's 3 small hauls. This first one was a local antique store where I used to have a booth. Decided to just go take a perusal. Wasn't really sure what I was looking for. And I picked up this piece of, I don't know, some kind of lace or doily type thing. And it was $1, and I just thought it could be really neat texture and something. So, I also got this Sucret's tin. It was labeled as antique, maybe. Inside this one are 3 figures. So there's this, what was labeled as a World War I toy. You can see he's broken in several pieces. And then these 2 other, I don't know, I'm guessing pewter or lead, maybe, pieces. So I thought that was fun between, and there were 2 more just empty tins there as well, but you know, once you see one that's got stuff in it, you kind of don't want the empty ones. From there, I did head over to the Habitat for Humanity Restore, and the only thing I got, and this is going to be really hard to show y'all, it's a drawer. See there? It's a drawer face all the way down to here. Yeah, it was $1, and when I got it, the ladies were like, see, I told y'all we needed to put those drawers up. Somebody would buy them, and I'm real tempted to go back and get more, but I can totally see doing, let me see, can I zoom out a bit more? There, so you can get, maybe a better look at it, of how big it is. But I think it would be maybe a neat assemblage piece, so I'm going to see, possibly. So I've got to get this piece of hardware off the back of it, but there's that. And then my husband and I went on a little adventure to a town and ran into a thrift store there, just kind of randomly driving down the road. I was like, oh look, there's a thrift store, and went in there, and I got 3 things. So 2 things were, if you have these, it's an America's Thrift Store. They have these baggies of stuff, and they had these with different cards in them. Now I know that some of these cards I am not going to want, but I could see, so like, let's see, this one is a maybe. Let me see. We're going to take a look at them. These are the pyramid, where you take the blocks and you make the shapes. I don't know that I'm going to use these. They're kind of neat. And then this is flashcards for ages 3 and up. They've got holes in them and numbers, and it's okay. But in this one, there was this division flashcard, and I finally, looking at it, found a date, 1989. So I thought, okay, vintage indeed. So I grabbed those, and yes, they are perfect. Like the matte and the shiny sides, and yeah, I just thought these were kind of great. So got that one. Then I got this one also. Staples, Staples. And I think you can see which one I bought it for. So here's a thing on dinosaurs. I doubt that I'm gonna want these. I'm not a big dinosaur fan. Yeah, they're just dinosaur cards. Numbers and letters. Again, I don't know. They're a little too slick and colored. And here's the one I wanted. And here's another one of these. It's just like these, 3 and up alphabet and then numbers. Yeah, so, but this, the Money Match Me, this one I think said like 1984 on it, and I was able to find it. No, 1986 for this one also. I wasn't really sure what, so this is 15 cents. These are weirdly metallic. I was not expecting that. So they're just vintage money cards with, yeah. So I thought that was kind of fun. So the last thing I got there is kind of related, I guess. It's a game. It's Scrabble for juniors. It has a date of 1964 on it. Y'all, I have been desperate to open this up and take a look at it. Okay. Let me see if I can cut the tape off because I really don't want to tear this box. Ugh. Okay. And I have no idea what to expect in here. It was $2, and I thought, in fact, let me go ahead and see if I can get this sticker off without tearing the box. Y'all, I'm so bad at taking stickers off, I have to admit. Oh, and now it's stuck to me. Come on. I'll pick that up later. Okay, so let's see what we've got in here. Of course, a game board. I'm sorry, this is cattywampus. So a game board. Looks like it wants you to spell out specific words. I don't even know. So, first off, a game board. And my husband's tractor and outside. Inside are these tiles that are just little blue, like, cardboard tiles. Oh, here we go. Alright, let me cut this down. Alright, so there is this that was holding up the game board that has like some of the directions and stuff. But then there are, this was supposed to be a tray to keep all of this in. So all of these blue tiles and red counters in here, which could be super neat. Like I said, it was $2. I didn't know what was in here. I thought it would be a fun little adventure to open it up and take a look at it. So that, yeah, super cute. Okay guys, that is probably it for this thrift haul. If you have any questions or suggestions, if you think any of this, you know, before I donate maybe these cards back, y'all want dinosaur cards or letter number cards, let me know. Or even if the cards that I do want to keep, you know, if some of them spark some kind of inspiration for you, let me know. We can work something out. Alright guys, I appreciate you coming by and watching all of my hauls, and I will see y'all later with more. Bye.